Hey, welcome all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy Pfunk thinking right out here in the lab. What I do for you. A nice little lesson for you today. Everything is on the one. Let's go. Heads up, tidbit. Writers in 25 rules to live by storytelling. Story with a message. Message in the story for life. I give life lessons. You tune in and receive. I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. Let's rock. Right Thinker's mission, and that's what I'm on, is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right Thinker's way of life, through mental and spiritual discipline daily, will help and guide you to obtain your goal of spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. That's my mission, and that all right thinkers do just that. Know thyself. That's what these lessons is for. Nothing else. They don't have no use, no purpose, nowhere other than self-improvement so you can know thyself. So let's go. Question: do you know you? If not, come check me out. I can help you with that. Let's go. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple. You teach them. That's what I do for you. Stay tuned. I got you. A person who knows not and believes that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. A person who knows but knows not that they know is asleep spiritually. I'm the spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers, know yourself. And to my eye, be true. Everybody know about God. And that's the title. So we got a bunch of names for him. So right thinkers, let's talk about why everything is from the one. Divine self, the noon, the absolute, Brahman. All those are names for the same entity that we know as God. Okay? Amen, Ra, Ptah, the Trinity of the gods. Amen means the hidden one. Ra is the seen, and Ptah is the physical. So conceptually, okay. So let's talk about it right now. Right, think. Let's talk about why everything is from the one. He tells you, I created this from myself. The perfect black, aka darkness or the abyss, whatever y'all want to call it. It was all that until when he gave the Heka. Heka is word of power, uttering powerful words. When we speak, our words carry cachet, some good, some bad. But the Heka is the words of power that you can speak something into existence. And he spoke into existence. Watch this. When he said, everybody knew the phrase, let there be light. Before there was light, what do we have? So they became natural enemies. Now that's the story of infinity. It's going to go on forever. You're going to have 12 hours of sunlight, you had 12 hours of darkness. Whereas at one time, we had 24 hours of consistent darkness. So understand that. Somebody did something. Somebody made a change. That somebody we call God by a whole bunch of different names. Okay, let's understand. I like divine. I like the one. Absolute, like that one too. Okay, so again, learning is learning a la carte. You learn what you like and let the rest go. If it ain't you like it, don't worry about it. If it don't interest you, don't worry about it. Okay, let's go. Everything don't, all sides don't fit one. Ain't never one thing fits all. Okay, so move on. God does. The one fits all sides. Ain't no side the one can't fit. So understand that. The perfect black, we just talked about that. Now, from the darkness came what? Light. The natural enemy of darkness. From that point on, it became that fight, ongoing. The yin and the yang. Okay. For some reason, everybody identified with the yin and the yang. I'm old, infinity type dude, but it's all good. We are we are, excuse me, no, you can't, watch this, you can't create anything without first a thought. thinking about something first. Why? God thought himself into existence. That's why. Words of power, let there be light. These are concepts that metaphorically and philosophically we explain to teach you about God. When you teach a young person these truths, it's staying in their brain. They understand it, it makes sense. It ain't no spooky, superstitious nonsense. It's just a story that they can rely on to do what they need to do, which is better themselves and get closer to the higher self. Know thyself. That's what this is all about. We are who what? We are who we think we are. I think, therefore I am. Being aware of your own existence. That's being awoke. That's being conscious. Okay? Knowing thyself is what? Being God conscious. Or what? Having obtained spiritual enlightenment, aka reach the spiritual level of nihas. Knowing thyself. That should be your goal in life, and mainly as a right thinker, because the whole point about being in this world is to know who you are before you leave it. If not, you'll come back again. So the goal for the spirit is to get enlightened. The person who had the spirit in them, your job is to enlighten it. That's your job. It'll help you once you start working, but if you ain't doing that, he ain't doing that. Okay, you understand? I told you, he sat back and watched me do wild out, didn't say a word. Until when? I made God's acquaintance when I changed my life and he made it known to me. Now we're ready. Okay, another story. But keeping thyself, okay, that's the next one. All right, here you go. The absolute, Vedas call that, that's they use the term for God, aka the one, my favorite, supreme being again. Everybody calls him by another name. Don't change who he is or what he represents. The name you call him, Allah, Buddha, Shiva, any whatever, don't make a difference. We still talking about the same one. One conscious, one all-seeing, I ain't got my eye on. One all-seeing, one all-knowing, one all-being in all things, and still the one. He multiplied himself millions of times over, now billions of times over, and still haven't lost nothing. That's spirit. We have one religious God concept with many different religious God concepts. Everybody got a religion and they got a concept, but they all got different God concepts. So talking about the same one, but everybody got a different perspective about it, which is fine. And if everybody just respect that, it wouldn't be a problem. Yo, you wrong. My God the most high. My God beat your God. Nonsense. Okay. Where we at? Okay. We have one God with many concepts and names, which seems different, but they all go back to just the one. One God, but with every individual has their own, his or her own God concept that they can live by. My God intimacy is between him and I. It's personal. When I'm talking to him, I don't need to say nothing out loud. That's why I don't pray out loud, because my internal voice speaks to my God, which is internally in me. I know that. Whether you understand it, know it, don't make a difference to me. That's what I do. If you understand that, you let it be. Obviously, a lot of people didn't, they wouldn't. So moving on. One God. Now, as a student, here you go. As a student of ancient spiritual truths, I studied all of them, and I know that everything is from we call it the noon, y'all call it the abyss. There was the word was with God. The word's always been with God, but when he used that word of Heka, which is the word of power, to utter himself into existence, then when he started creating and did everything so nice and fancy, like anybody else, when you're a cook, I cook, I got to taste my food. I got to sample my wares before I give it to you. So before he let it be known to us, he test drive his wares, so to speak. He's still doing it. Why? Because it's good. I can do this, just letting it keep going over. So that's where we at right now. We in God's world right now. In his dream. We just part of his dream world. Be you, do your play role, Enlighten your spirit that's in you, and you'll be fine. You can go back to God. That's what he wants. All his spirits is on loan. Yeah. But I want it back. That's the caveat. Life is God's gift to us. What we do with it is our gift to him. If we do the right thing, we bring his spirit back to him. That shows favor. Okay, living right, doing right. That's why you get blessed. Listen to Mr. Right. Let's go. Now, as a student, I keep telling you that. I use that as my mantra. What? Everything is on the one daily at 11:11 and at 1:11. I do it daily. That's my way of showing respect to my God. Everybody has a ritual. That's one of my rituals. That's all. See, everybody can do whatever you can make them. I got my mural. I got my rituals. I do whatever I want. It's symbolic to the person who knows and understands what the purpose and the reason. Oh, why you got that there? Oh, why that book is like that? Why that's there? See, all set up symbolically. That's all. Okay. Now you can create your own God. Again, India, they got over 3 million gods, and said we have some more, we get more creative. Why? You can make anything God. You can spiritually become attached and make anything, symbolically God. So they're not caught up in that again. But they also know you have to live. So whatever you make God, don't make a difference. Is what you do with yourself to appease that God that you created. Okay. But the one true real God will bless you for what you do. I can't make it no plainer. I found that out 10 years ago. I'm 10 years in, still doing what I found out 10 years ago. I'm letting you know it worked every day. So if the God of your understanding, first of all, my God may not be your God, but the same God that created everything is the same God. So now if you have understanding of that, fine. If you make it something other than that for yourself, again, fine. But it's all in the work and deeds that you do. If your God, watch this, the choice that you choose, if that God you choose can't bless you, you serving the wrong God. It's just that simple. And if you serving your ego self, you can't bless yourself. If you serving man, man can only give you monetary things. He can only sell you a bill of goods, but only does the blessings. Okay, understand that. Blessings, excuse me, can't be stole, shared, or given away. It's those who earn them. All religions claim to what? Serve God. Allah, Jehovah, Buddha, Vishnu, I can tell you. All those names for the same person. If they all came together, that wouldn't be a problem. We have harmony. Spiritually. Why? They want to try to go one world order, one world religion. That's tough to swallow. Why? Because I want to be free to worship as I choose. Everybody else might want to do something else, so it's gonna get a little hectic, but they work that out. Right now, I'm doing me. I'm spiritual. I'm good with that. Now, God told you I created everything from myself. That's the norm. Everything came out of that. Okay, I am. When Moses phrase, who done tell him I am? Okay, and I can understand that. Why? Because the I is the ego. So you identify with yourself. That's who you are. I, me, self. The am is the spirit that's in the I that go with the I am that makes it powerful conceptually. Now, I created everything from myself. Why? I am, aka the one that became many. We are gods in the flesh, yes, but we are to become wise, aka raise our conscious level to do what? Know thyself. That's the goal of our spirit that's in the body, to become waking up spiritually, have knowledge, gain understanding, live righteous and virtuous lifestyle, and gain your blessings, earn your way to the next life, and God get back what he lent out, his spirit. Spirit to heaven, body to earth. An unenlightened God is man. Physically, yeah. Spiritually, you are ignorant. You're unenlightened. And a spiritually enlightened man is what? God. To know thyself is to know God. That's the key. We all are what? Made in God's image. Why? Because the spirit that's in us, we have the power to utter words of power. We have the power to procreate when we get the opposite sex. Two men ain't gonna procreate nothing. Two women can't make babies. So we know that don't work. Opposites attract. It's a natural phenomenon. We are all made in God's image with the ability to what? Procreate and create with what? Our thoughts and our deeds with proper action. We can manifest whatever. With the y'all say, I can do all things through Christ to strengthen me. Well, Christ is the spirit that God gives us. Was you saying the same thing in the record? I give you that because I understand. Even if you don't, I do. So that's fine. In the flesh, we need what? The opposite sex to do what? Procreate. Just told you. Two men ain't doing nothing. Two women ain't doing nothing. The yin and the yang won't be yin and yang if it was yin and yang or yang and yang. Simple concept. That's all. AKA, two of the same can't make life. You need two of the opposites to create a third entity. Okay? With knowledge of self, aka knowing thyself, is the goal for the spirit that once it comes into human form, that's the goal of every human being that's walking the face of the earth. And you have the opportunity to do that within yourself. You don't really need no help. I'm just helping out because I know the way to go. I'm just direct. I'm the spiritual uh, guide, GPS. This way, that way, but that way. When I say shoot, pull the trigger. Don't question, just do. That's the concept. My man always tell me that. I say shoot, shoot. All right, here you go. Last one. Good. Okay, we good. I appreciate you tuning in. I hope the lesson is good, but it's all about knowing about the one God. Everybody got a concept, and that's fine. We should. But it's your personal relationship that makes the difference between you and anything else. Okay? I'm not doing my thing. I don't need y'all. I don't need y'all to do what I do. Okay, I do it for you. Last one. We are all the one where in the flesh. We are two, not knowing we are what really the one. Well, when the heart and the mind ain't on the same page, they confuse mind. That means the heart is thinking one thing, the mind thinking something else. They ain't doing the same thing. That's like a relationship. If the husband got an agenda, the wife got a different agenda, it won't work. Teamwork makes the dream work. If we dream a separate dreams, we don't need to be together. That's the concept. That's the whole idea about the one. When you know thyself, you make that statement, I am, and you are who you think you are. Simple as that. You have total control over your destiny. Knowing your value, like knowing thyself, makes you the one that is what? In control. Who controls you? If you let your ego, your emotion, your lostness thought process, all those is bad qualities. Lead with love, understanding, knowledge and understanding for yourself, and you show people respect, you'll be fine. But if you have an agenda, if you have the ego mindset, you're gonna do a whole bunch of stuff. We all, watch this, we all are divine in spirit. Every spirit is divine. It's from God. So there is no, I hate people say, he got bad spirit or he got demon. No, that's all you. Anything that goes against God is bad. Devilish, demonish, opposing. Devil just means opposition to God. God has no opposition or equal. You create that. Once you understand that, you change the thought process. Watch this. We are all divine in spirit. That spirit is of the one that makes you the one where in the flesh. Y'all keep giving this guy Jesus, he's God, he's God. You know, y'all God in the flesh. Same thing. He was a man. I'm going there. Right thinkers who become masters of right thinking philosophy know themselves and they know they are part of the one. Last one. I am everything, as he said, and everything is me. When you know thyself, you know that the one is inside of me. I am the one. and hope the lesson was good. I'll be back. I got some more. Keep it on the road.